Hello, and welcome back to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea, and I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human. Today, we're going to be getting back to the Reddit stories. I'm still trying to think of a name for it, but as long as you know it's time for the petty tea, I'm going to be on my throne telling you the tea and also spilling some petty. So, well, first, before I forget, make sure you grab your tea, your snack, your beverage, whatever you like. Might be wine, but let's begin now. So, this is the situation we are going to be going over today. And I'm going to read it for you, don't worry, but just know this is kind of a short one. But I have a lot of opinions on it. The name of it is I, 28 male, found out that my girlfriend, 26 female, cheated on me. Oh, yeah, this is going to be some tea right here. Hi, all. I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years. Recently, I found out that she had hooked up with a guy she met on Bumble after we had been having some issues regarding her jealousy issues. She told me that she didn't enjoy having adult pleasure with a guy and she just did it to see what it would be like. I do believe that she didn't enjoy it, but she still made the decision to sleep with him. I'm not sure how to process it. She said that she will never do it again. However, I saw that she's been talking to guys on dating apps. I love her very much and I don't know what to do. How do I get past it? Edit. She didn't like how I experienced with other women before her, and she had issues with that, so she said she wanted to see if she could prove to herself that adult pleasure can be meaningless and doesn't have to mean much, so she could feel better about herself or about the situation. Oh, that right there shows her immaturity because from the start she taught they had issues about her jealousy because he had more adult pleasure experience and she didn't know if she could trust him even though he didn't cheat on her, but she felt threatened in a way because maybe she feels like since he has more experience, since she is lacking in the experience that she would think he desires, that he will easily end up in someone else's bed or in someone else's kitty, something, I don't know. But that just shows that she has a lot of maturing to do because that's not what you do to solve a problem. And I kind of want to know what kind of conversations did these two have? Did they sit down, break it down? Because, like, even when it comes to relationships and adult pleasure and kinks and all of that, like, you need to talk about all of that stuff and talk about like, a lot of people, especially guys, they tell me, I don't want to hear about your past. Well, my past got me to my present. My past relationships taught me about what I will and will not tolerate today. My past has taught me about what I do and do not like and will not tolerate in bed. It's like, so, like, sometimes, like, people forget that you have to talk about your past. And if there is not that much of a past, like, for one party especially, I mean, even if it's for both, maybe make a list. It's like, because with my website, I'm kind of debating on it because it's like I'm gonna kind of need that 18 and up for this part of. I might have two different versions of the site because part of me feels like there should be an adult pleasure contract and one that's printed off so that couples can print them out. They both fill it out. Because even if it's on a first date, and some people like first date, no, okay, not everybody's a Christian. And some people have a high adult passion, like, well, you know what I'm saying. So, yes, first date. So it's like if they could just do a little print off of it and then exchange and compare, but I mean, maybe, or sign at the bottom that this cannot be shared with anybody else. It's like for legal reasons or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm still figuring that out. But with a lot of the things I'm seeing on Reddit, especially when it comes to cheating and things like that, sometimes it's because of experience. Sometimes it's the lack of experience, and or it's because now one person is demanding something that the other person has said no to for a long time. And so then that divides them or separates them and causes a lot of fights and arguments and things. So the number one thing, you have to communicate and mature, because yes, you are in your 20s and everything, but but when it comes to possession and relationships and kind of trust and loyalty, like with her family, with her parents, are they still together? With other family members, are they still together? Because maybe she reacted like this because something that happened with her parents, her family. And with past relationships that she was in, did any of them cheat on her because of her lack of experience? Or maybe she wanted to take it slower than they did. And they were just like, no, I was like, I'm going to be plugging it in somewhere. If it's not you, it's going to be someone else. So, and this is for male or female. It's like, but I'm just talking about this situation right here. But, because, yeah, there were certain parts that just really hit hard. And especially how she's jealous, but in order to solve the problem, she's going to do the exact thing that causes jealousy, that causes couples to break up, that causes the other person to lose trust in you. That's how you're going to solve the problem. And that's why I say maturity. Because if you were mature, you wouldn't do something that's going to, like, kind of put the flames even bigger and higher and everything. So it's like you would kind of just sit, chill, and wait for everything to simmer down, because right now the emotions are going, they're flaring up and everything. And it's like instead of just sitting down, calming down, figuring out what you can do to get out of the situation, um, she was just kind of like, okay, well, it's on fire anyway. Here, okay, here's some wood, here's some gasoline, here, like just throwing anything and everything she could to keep it going. And now with the update, yeah, now she's talking to other people on dating apps. So instead of putting the fire out, she now made it bigger, and now she's even starting a new one, because now it's like on top of the lack of experience, now she's creating lack of trust. And you need to be like, and I know you say, or this, the person in this situation says that they love her, but it sounds like she's not ready. She's not ready to be in a relationship right now. And maybe it sounds like now that she cheated, that she, I think she might have enjoyed it. And if not the adult pleasure, she enjoyed the act. She enjoyed the the pursuit and how she got to do the process of doing it or getting to that level. And so, yeah, I would say either sit down and talk with her and break it down, be totally honest, or instead of breaking it down, you need to break up because after cheating on you, then I don't know. It also feels like she twisted it around and tried to blame you. Like, well, you have all the experience, and I needed to see if it could just be meaningless because you've had previous relationships or previous adult fun and things. And it's like, okay, when you start a new relationship that's new, is like if he never cheated on her, if he didn't do anything to cause her to doubt him, was he on dating apps? Was he talking to other women? Was he doing like hitting on women or doing anything that caused her doubt other than his previous adult passionate nights before they were together? Because yeah, that was before they were together. And she doesn't I don't some people don't realize people's past, yes, past can affect your future, but if you're like a new chapter in that book, sometimes sometimes you can change a person. I mean, not change them in the fact of changing who they are as identity, but once you start a new relationship, they're with you. They want to get to know you. They want to embrace you. They want to make sure, well, whew, I got some dating nightmares I'm going to share with you guys soon. So, okay, I'm talking about the good relationships, not the scheming, conniving, ignorant, arrogant, selfish, no good, demeaning, chauvinistic types. But if this gentleman started a relationship with this woman, even if he had more experience in his past, that's his past. And, young lady, if he has experience, learn from his experience. Learn what his kinks are, maybe. Or allow him to, like, maybe even have experimental Tuesday or Saturday or whatever. And maybe he can try different things that, since you don't have as much experience, maybe you guys can try something new. Or once a month or every other month, you can go online and find a new toy or something to gain experience together. Something that will bond you, something that's between you two, something that you can make special. And at the same time, you're learning and embracing and showing compassion and love to each other. So the whole thing of I cheated on him because I was jealous. I cheated on him because I wanted to see if I could have meaningless adult passion. I was like, see, because yeah, the excuses that she gave you of why she cheated. No, you need to once she said I cheated, period. Put a period right there. She cheated. So now you need to figure out if you can do this, the steps that are needed for you to be able to trust her again, because so far it does not look like you can. Because you said she's talking to other guys on the. Was she doing that before? It's like, did she do that before you found out that she, you know, cheated on you? And by the way, I am so sorry this happened to you. I've been cheated on. Yeah, so. And two of the times, or one time specifically, it was because I could not go on a date night, on a specific night, because I was trying to finish up a grad paper. And so since I couldn't go out with him that night, he decided to cheat on me. And he said it was to teach me a lesson of when he wants to go out, we're gonna go out. Yeah, you can tell why I gave up dating. Yeah. So yes, I'm single. Yes, I'm retired from mingling for right now. So the advice I give you is from somebody who has dated for years, and I've ran into so many dating nightmares and situations to the point where with my disability I had to settle, or I thought I had to settle, but now I'm at the point where I'd rather be alone than settle. I'd rather be alone than have men tell me what I can and cannot do, what I'm allowed to do, and things like that. So, young sir, if I were you, I would just I would just chill out, like just dump some water on this fire and leave it alone, or dumps like or just walk away from the fire, because one day she might come back to you and come back to you, you know what I'm saying? And she might start a fire in you, if you know what I mean, to the point where, yeah, you're going to have to go get tested and get some medication. So, yeah, before she might ignite something within your lower region, I would I would advise that you abandon ship as soon as possible. So, I am so sorry this happened to you, and you will find a relationship in somebody who will want to learn from your experience. And if you're fortunate enough, she'll teach you something that she learned. So, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. And also, it's like, please check out some of my books. Soon I'm going to try to have a page that has all of my social medias, but I am on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, but I'm still I'm figuring out what I'm going to do with it still. And I'm on TikTok. I'm on a lot. So, but anyway, these are my children's books so far. Not all of them are out yet. I'm still working on it, still in the process. And also the Handicapable Black Nerd. I keep saying I'm going to have new episodes coming up. I apologize. While I'm trying to work on my new children's books to come out, I'm working on activity books, coloring books, and educational resources. And then my Etsy store. Yeah, that's a work in progress too. And then I have my previous children's books I'm trying to get on other websites other than, yeah, that one. And so, yeah, let's just say I'm never bored. I'm working on the website so that I can get I like the printouts. I'm working on book reading, bingo, and so many other things. So, yeah, please be patient with me, but also like, comment, subscribe. If you were in this situation, or if you had a friend in this situation, what advice would you give them? Is like, cause yeah, it looks like this person might need as much, um, as many kind words or good, or it could, if you need to get petty with it, just be nice, petty, be nice. But also know I have my new novel coming out later this year. I hope, yeah, it was like this year. It's called The Super They Drained Out of Me. If you've been listening to my previous episodes, you'll know that it was going to be pretty soon, but then I decided I'm splitting the current book into two. So, but I'm excited about it, and I hope you check it out as soon as I give more updates. But you guys have a wonderful and beautiful night and take care. I'll see you next time.